Now, as you can see, I've been heavily drinking, so I decided to watch one of them movies on the Netflixes, and even though Netflix has a lot of bullshit out these days, I noticed that they finally started putting some real classics on there. They finally started putting some good movies on there, and I'm going to tell y'all all about one of them. That movie being Delta Farce, starring Larry the Cable Guy. The movie's about Larry the Cable Guy and these two other guys from his blue-collar comedy team, and basically they're a couple of losers who hang around this military base, and eventually their chief, played by Ernie Hudson, the Black Ghostbuster, he comes in and tells them, you know, you boys are going to be going to Iraq because y'all need to step up. And so they end up falling asleep on the plane ride over, and a terrible storm happens, and then they have to drop the load, and so instead all of them end up getting dumped in the middle of Mexico, and they think that they're in Iraq. Now, if y'all end up in Mexico, but y'all think that you're in the middle of Iraq, then you might be a redneck. So for the first half of the movie, they think they're in Iraq, but then they learn that they're in Mexico, and then they end up getting chased by this drug cartel that's attacking this one town, and it's led by Danny Trejo. Honestly, the biggest surprise I got out of the movie was the fact that Jeff Dunham was in the movie, because Jeff Dunham's a pretty funny feller. All of his characters, you know, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist, and Bubba J, and all those guys, he's pretty funny, but he's not in the movie that long. That kind of disappointed me. That was the one disappointment in this film, that Jeff Dunham wasn't in it longer. Much of these, you know, yuppie bastards will tell you, oh, the movie's just not funny because they don't think Larry the Cable Guy and his blue-collar comedy team ain't funny. Let me tell you something. I personally do think that if you laugh at this movie, then you might be a redneck. Anyway, y'all, I'm just gonna get back to drinking because I really ain't got nothing else to do today. So, yeah, if y'all need me, this was Uncle Toby, and I told you about a really damn good movie. I tell you what.